This is the Mert Auto Trader video for April 27th and with the SPX data as well. Well, yesterday, I don't know what's worse, making a loss or being right and not making any money. Well, the system was absolutely right. It said we're going to get a sell trade, and it went ahead and made a sell, but then it decided that the dummy trade, the trade protection algorithm kicked in. It said, you know what, this isn't real. I'm going to do a sell trade, but I'm not actually going to trade. I'm going to do a dummy trade. And you can see from the text, it enters a sell trade, but it's a dummy. And it said, I'm going to act on the trade, but I'm not actually going to trade in the market. And the reason for that is, one of the things the system looks at is that for the sell bars, it says how many of them close inside the reference bar. And as you can see, 3 out of 4 close inside the reference bar. So it deduces from that the day is probably going to stay inside the reference bar. Well, that wasn't the case. And as we can see, the market went down, stop was moved to break even here. And then we started lowering the trading stop. So we would have made good money. So is that worse than actually making a loss, not making the money, but because the trade protection algorithm kicked in? Well, you know what? Sometimes it kicks in and it's worthwhile. So this is going to have to be one of those days where we just sit there and grit our teeth. And trust me, I was gritting. Well, the other thing I wanted to show you was the SPX data. And for May, very little change. Everything is centered around 2100. And for June, which is the important one, it's still, there are some here at 2000, but you know what? I wouldn't, they're way out. They're completely old and they're not being added to. And I would say the 2100 is the one to watch. And we closed the SPX at 2108. So we're still in the zone. Okay, well, let's hope we do better today. Thank you very much. Bye.